Hello and welcome once again to For the Love of Cricket. We've just finished the India versus England one day series and India come on top. They win the one day series, they win the T20 series, and they won the Test series as well. So, a clean sweep this English tour of India. It was a fascinating match when it didn't look like it at one stage, but kudos to Sam Currans for trying his level best. I believe the highest run at the eighth wicket for any match in ODI cricket. So I feel sad for him, but he really made us excited to what looked like a boring game. Dad, your thoughts on the final ODI?
Well, as you mentioned, it became very exciting, and thanks to Sam Curran, and whose potential we never doubted. In fact, in one of
Absolutely.
our previous episodes, we marked him out that he should have been coming higher,
Yeah.
and he finally showed the world that this guy has a lot of potential.
Yes.
Regarding this particular match, I think it was a great victory for India because the momentum after the second match was much with the Englishmen.
Yeah.
To come back and get this victory against the world champions.
Yes.
So I think it was a job very well done, and thanks again to Bhuvneshwar and to my favorite Shardul, who
Yeah.
keeps taking those important wickets.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So these two stood out. Of course, Hardik and Pant after the top order, after the first wicket partnership, of course,
Yeah.
did a good job, Rohit and
Shikhar.
Shikhar. And then Kohli was again surprised and he didn't want to leave the
Yeah.
pitch. I think he feels that he should never get out to
Yeah.
win. So after they were out, Hardik and Pant put on a good partnership, which also we are worried may not be enough because the wicket was good. So Indians came back very well, and as you said, it was a clean sweep for India in the Test, in the T20s, and now the One Day. The matches, of course, the T20 and the One Day were pretty close.
Yeah.
Even the Test, though it looks 3-1, there were very close moments in those which could
Oh
have
yeah.
gone either way.
Yeah.
So it was really a great entertainment, especially during these times. Cricket is a therapy. I hope and I wish a lot of people enjoyed, watching, staying at home, and it
Yeah.
helped them out. So
Yeah.
yes,
Before I come to a few more points regarding this game, I uh, in our very own little way, we want to thank England for actually touring India in these times. It's definitely not easy. I was reading once again and listening to some stories from cricketers who obviously go through this bubble phase, and to it can last maybe from 6 days to 10 days to 14 days, and literally, I mean, there's food kept outside their hotel room. They just have zero contact, and they say it's the toughest thing they've ever faced in their lives. So it's really nice that England toured India, and people like us have been privileged to watch on our TVs. So it's good. I mean, it's really nice that we get to see this. They do all the hard work. Sometimes it's easy to talk here, but we really enjoy it, and I just wanted to say that on behalf of all of us.
very
Yeah.
well said, Neeraj,
Yeah.
because in these times when we are scared to step out
Yeah.
of our homes,
Yeah.
to come, travel, play away from families.
Yes.
Some have not seen their kids, newborn.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's been, you know, a very strange phase in everybody's life, and a lot of stories will come out,
Yeah.
and especially for the cricketers, what experiences they have gone through. So yes, thank you,
Yeah.
England for visiting in these tough times,
Yeah. For a
and
full-fledged tour, that too.
yes,
It's
and
not easy.
even the people, the cricketers at home. I mean, to turn out and live in this
Oh
life
yeah.
of a bubble. So
Everyone involved.
all of
Everyone
them,
involved. Yeah.
So God bless them,
So
and
yeah.
it's been, as we said,
Yeah.
a good cricket series, especially after the high of the Australian tour. And this series, of course, to be honest, could not or will. I don't think any series could match that fervor.
Yeah, I mean, for us, I'll remember this series a lot because that's the first time we started this channel. So I'll always remember this series.
Yes.
But
And thank you guys. I mean,
yeah,
it's really nice that we are interacting with not many yet, but we hope the tribe will grow,
yeah,
and we look forward to your participation
some more
in
interaction
our
and
next series of interesting stories,
yeah,
and that will attract, and which is geared to attract individuals who are not well versed with cricket technicalities, but good stories relating to cricket. So it's a very fond goodbye from me to all of the English cricket team and the management. And over to you, Neeraj, for your last closing thoughts.
yeah. Like I said, I just wanted to thank England team, of course, everyone involved, Indian players as well, and of course, a lot of positives I take looking at this series of England versus India. I really enjoyed watching Wood. His pace, really was very fresh to see on these Indian wickets. Of course, Archer was also good, but he had an injury, so we didn't see much of him in the white ball tournaments. But Wood was really a refreshing, sight to see. Sam Curran gave us really some excitement towards the end of the series. So really, I'm waiting to watch how he plays. Dhoni would be really proud of this knock. So he'll be soon seen in the Chennai Super Kings colours. And yes, we've had really good knocks. Bairstow, Stokes, Stokes. I'll remember that Stokes raising his bat in the air, saying sorry to his dad for getting out at 99, but match-winning knocks. Bhuvi, coming back to his own, showing what he's capable of. To me, he was the man of the series on such wickets, going at economy less than 6, taking 6 wickets across. I mean, he was fantastic. So some great debuts in this series altogether, starting from the Test and One Days and T20s. Very memorable, not as where we would have maybe placed with the Australian series, but you know what, it was still great. So yeah, we look forward to the IPL. Of course, is coming up. Then we have the World Test Championship that India will play versus New Zealand, which we look forward to. And then India tour England. So England be really wanting to take revenge of this clean sweep, and that should be really exciting as well.
Well, yeah, we look forward to this cricket calendar. We will be covering the World Test Inaugural Championship and then the Indian Tour.
Yeah.
And as I said, some fascinating stories. So enjoy the IPL. It's always colorful,
Yeah.
exciting. So you'll have a great couple of months. Take care.
Take
Goodbye.
care.
Cheers.
Goodbye. But wait, again, Dan, before we always have Stumps on our show, we want to hear some humor from you.
I mentioned, when I was growing up, the English commentators were great. Of course, Brian Johnson and John Arlott come to mind, and later on also Jonathan Agnew and all. And many of them have provided a lot of, one-liners which have really been very...
I missed those days.
Yeah, you were too
The
young.
commentary.
Yeah, you were too young. You might have heard a little bit. I remember I was very young and it was very funny. Someone was hit on the head and he had a bad injury, so they took him to the hospital. They rushed him to the hospital. So after a couple of hours, one of the commentators asked the other commentator, "Is there any update on that batsman who was hit on the head?" So Very deadpan, very cheekily replied, the doctor examined his head and found nothing in it. Take care.
Wow, that's
God bless.
classical English. Take care. See you.